KILR Killer Game.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots, I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to the World Tour featuring Fly 2. This is not the movie Fly 2, this is the actual simulator Fly 2. This one, right here. Or the picture on the box that's right below me. You know, one of those two things. One of those two Fly 2 things. Anyway, we have a pretty cool flight that we're going to be doing today, and let's see if I can pull that up on a map here. So we're here at yeah, it's on here. Okay, so we're here at Midway, and we're going to be going over here to the well, we're doing a touch and go, so we're going northeast to Meigs, which you can kind of see over here where my cursor is at, despite all the flashing that's happening. And then we'll be going to Joliet, which is in the lower left corner. Joliet is down there. Now, I would do what I've done before on other videos and put up a screen of a map, but whenever I click out of the simulator, it does something with the screen, and then when I wind up going back into it, it winds up crashing. So that's the reason why I'm not doing quite the same thing as I've done on the other on the other simulators. I suppose I can add something in there, like editing wise, like record that part separately or something, and maybe I will do that. But anyway, let's go ahead and get everything started here. So we're going to scroll this down. All that flashing there was the recording software. And let's see here. I don't know if I really need to set the VORs. So, or you know, the nav radios, because it's on the it's on my vector map. Let's see, clearance delivery. Oh, it's going to ask me to do ATIS first.
KMDW, arrival information, X-ray 2330, Zulu, automated weather observation, wind calm, visibility 10 miles, scattered clouds at 3,000 feet, scattered clouds at 10,000 feet, few clouds at 20,000 feet, temperature is 12 degrees, dew point is 3 degrees, altimeter is 30.00, notice to airmen, departures contact clearance delivery 121.85, prior to taxi, advise on initial contact you have information, X-ray, MDW, arrival information, X-ray 233.
KJOT 505 Sierra Papa KMDW, clearance delivery. Cleared as filed. Flight runway heading. Maintain 3,000 feet. Squawk 1200. 5 Sierra Papa, roger. Fly runway heading 3,000 feet, squawk 1200.
1200. Okay, so I guess we can go to ground now.
MDW ground 505 Sierra Papa 505 Sierra Papa MDW ground. Taxi to runway 31 right and hold short. 5 Sierra Papa, roger. Taxi to runway 31 right and hold short.
Hey, we've got arrows we can follow again. We didn't have that when we landed. Of course, we didn't land where they wanted us to land or when they wanted us to land, so they weren't, you know, too happy with us. That looks nice, the way the sun's going down like that. Although we still got those weird clouds. Hold on, I'm going to fix that. That looks weird. Let's go in the clouds here. Well, that didn't change anything. How about clear? There we go. Well, that looks better. It's like clouds and they're clone twins sitting right underneath each other. Yeah, that just totally did not look right. So in case you're wondering, this is scenery that I downloaded from avsim.com, and it'll be in the description. Normally there would not be any scenery here. You'd have the airport, runways, and that's it, along with the taxiways. But all these buildings here, the plane, the houses over here, this was all added in by Wayne Roberts. Now, the touch and go that we're doing at Meigs, I actually put some scenery in that area to include Chicago. Don't hurt me, Chicago does not look the greatest, but at least there's something there. I do have the John Hancock building. I don't know if it's in the right spot, but I at least have it there. And I got a few things sitting at Meigs, which still looks like, you know, boy, what's going on here? Yeah, it still looks like runway and taxiways floating on water. Well, this just didn't turn out very well right here, did it? And I also did the scenery at Joliet. Now, I'm nowhere near as good as Wayne Roberts or some other people. I try to do what I can, so. taxiing our way. Now this doesn't look like a taxiway. But it's going to take us that way anyway. And we got a terminal building over there. Yeah, maybe this is a taxiway.
5 Sierra Papa MDW ground. Contact tower at 118.70. 5 Sierra Papa MDW ground. Did you copy?
Give me a moment.
5 Sierra Papa Roger. Contact the tower at 115 Sierra Papa MDW ground. Good day.
Go die.
MDW tower 505 Sierra Papa request takeoff clear. 505 Sierra Papa MDW tower cleared for takeoff. 5 Sierra Papa Roger cleared for takeoff.
Which one's our runway here? I don't think this is it. No, that's a taxiway. How about this one? Maybe not. Where the heck is it? Oh, maybe this is it. Hey, we got to see some more planes over there. Oh, okay, it's a little further over this way. Got it. Tower's like 50 Papa. Why haven't you taken off yet? Because I haven't, that's why. Just turning around this way so you can see some of the scenery. What is that idiot doing? There we go. Let's see some more scenery here. So you can see he's got some buildings over there. Looks like, what, a couple of fighter jets or something? Some trucks. Yeah, so a few things. Now the question is, can I find O'Hare? Aha! I have a feeling that those little lights over there is O'Hare. Right there in front.
Sierra Papa MDW Tower. Contact departure at 118.40 today. 5 Sierra Papa Roger. Contact departure at 118.40. MDW departure 505 Sierra Papa. Request flight call 505 Sierra Papa MDW departure. Roger.
Where is my Chicago area anyway? Like I said, I probably didn't put it in the right spot. Kind of winging it anyway. Huh. Is that actual radio chatter? That's the first time I've actually heard radio chatter, if that's what that is. So it looks like my Chicago buildings are actually popping up. The dark brown orange is just bizarre looking. I know what they're trying to accomplish. They're trying to accomplish, you know, the dusk feeling, but it just looks weird. Those clouds seem awfully low. They look like they're floating out in the water. Oh, there's my runway. Out in the middle of the water. Going to be one of the most interesting touch and goes.
Kilo Sierra IG2 approach. Turn right heading 185.
I have no idea why we're getting anything from them, but hey, you know. And you can see the buildings and stuff that I plopped on there. I got a tower. I did actually put a few planes in there as well. Wasn't able to put any land or anything. So everything is still floating on water over here. Touchdown complete. And now we move our way to Joliet. Take a look at our vector map here. That was the wrong map.
Kilo Sierra ID2 approach. Turn right heading 185.
Okay, see, that's the same exact thing that happens when we try to go to an airport. Turn this way, turn that way, turn this way, turn that way, turn this way, turn that way. And it's really annoying. Just going to skip all that nonsense when we get over there. And we got Midway again, right below us. Well, I guess we'll start leveling off here around 3,000. That seems like a good idea. You know, Fly could have easily been X-Plane. Well, maybe not easily, but if you remember, X-Plane, like, it was along the same lines where, heck, I don't even think, like, some airports were even in it in the early versions. You had to, like, put those in yourself. You're relying on the community to do all that. And eventually it built up to the point to where, you know, a lot of the airports were done. So it's kind of what turned me off from X-Plane for a while, because I just, you know, hey, I want the coverage. And X-Plane 11 definitely has the coverage now, although you have to download each part of the world, but still. wish the graphics looked better. And see, and I don't know if that's normal, if it normally looked that way, or if it's just trying to run DirectX 8 on Windows 7 64-bit. From what I understand, it doesn't work at all on Windows 10. I've been just trying to dig up all kinds of information on the simulator. Try to do what I can. If any of you have flown this simulator, or maybe you still are,
5, Sierra, Papa, KMDW, departure. Turn left, heading 233. 5, Sierra, Papa, Roger. Turn left, heading 234. Kilo, Sierra, ID2, approach. Turn right, heading 189.
This isn't bad. We've got this thing leveled off for the most part. But yeah, for anyone that is, you know, played this, or, you know, maybe they still are, you know, do these graphics look right to you? I kind of think they wouldn't look right. Maybe based off of screenshots, but other than an actual Pentium 2 machine, or maybe Pentium 3 or something, I don't, you know, with a older graphics card, I don't know how else I would be able to test to make sure if that was really the case or not. Because VMware doesn't work with it, and PC Emulator is not fast enough. So this is one of those games that's kind of stuck in between. I'm just glad I can actually get it working. I suppose maybe what we're looking at here is the horizon, and it's like the sun is reflecting off over here, whereas it's dark over here. Maybe that's what we're looking at here. I just kept thinking this looked kind of weird, but now that I look at it a little closer, I think that might actually be what it is. So maybe this is right. Maybe it is supposed to look like this.
4 Kilo Sierra ID2 approach. Turn right heading 189.
Boy, they got that plane flying all over the place. We're about almost halfway there. kind of neat here, where it's kind of lighting this up. I mean, it, like I said, it looks kind of bizarre at first, but I believe that is the horizon, and it's just the sun is shining on this, and it's casting a shadow over here. So it's just the contrast here and here and here and here is just a little odd. The line just seems kind of harsh there, but still the color is amazing. Oh, what is that? I think that's Lewis right there. Lewis University. Let's take a look. Yeah, right there, LOT, I think that is it. So we're actually getting close.
4 Kilo Sierra ID 2 approach. Turn right heading 189.
You know, in a way, this art almost looks like an abstract painting. On this side, we have this. On this side, we have this. Do you see how it creates balance and contrast between the two? And I can't get visibility to clear up at all. Even though I set it to clear, it still looks like this. It doesn't change any. I don't think they're going to move us over there as far as the telling us to tune in. I think we have to do it ourselves.
Papa Center contact approach at 119.35. Good day.
That's only because I tuned in center.
50 Papa Roger, contact approach at 119.35.
Oh, wait, that's not the right one. I don't want to go to Lewis University. I want to go to Joliet. And it still wants us to go to... Oh, man, really? No, I don't want to land at Lewis. I guess I have to wait until I get closer. I don't know. I think it's because we're sitting like right over the airport. And I think, speaking of which, our airport is right over here. Sure, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Can we get approach control yet? No. How about tower? Can we get that? Oh, they don't have a tower. Okay. I guess I'll just do multicom then. I think I'm turning base, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell from the other window views where exactly I am. Yep, that's it. I can see the residential area that I put out. You'll see it as we're coming in. See it just a tad right over there to the left. is another one where I tried to put in a forest area with trees and it just didn't work. So if I want trees, I have to manually put them down. I can't do a whole section of trees apparently. I even got a road. Got a road there. I don't have any cars on it, but I do have a road. Grass runway. Turn around here. I love the orange though, although it's causing a brown over on the dark side. The orange over on this side looks nice. So yeah, I guess at one time there was a grass runway here at Joliet, because it's in the other older simulators too, but Joliet no longer... Does it? I don't think it's... No, maybe it still has the grass runway. Actually, yeah, I think it does. And no taxiways. I tried and I tried and I tried to get them in here, and I had nothing but problems. I did manage to get flat polygons out here, but the texture would sit there and flicker and it just looked bad. So we're better off just doing it this way. You know, if there's no taxiways or anything, I'll just plop the buildings down. I'll try to get them in the area that they would be for at the real airport, but again, there's only so much that I can do. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get this puppy turned off. And that's that. We're here in Joliet. Had a touch and go over at Meigs, which I thought went pretty well. Not one of the prettiest ones. I don't mean as far as landing, but as far as looking at the airport. I mean, sadly, Meigs is not sitting on the island that it should be. It's just kind of floating out in the water. But we still did the touch and go just like we did on the other simulators. So just kind of keeping things consistent as much as possible, and then that allows you to go back and compare what we did here with one of the other simulators, compare it with FSX, compare it with X-Plane, compare it with Flight Simulator 2, You know, you've got those options to be able to go there and just kind of compare the same flight with each of those simulators, if you want. And if you don't want to, and you just want to stick with one simulator and just kind of follow from one flight to the other, hey, that's great too. So, you know, I get these out for different reasons, and it's just fun for me to be able to do the same flight on all the simulators and just kind of see how each one displays the area. So it's fun, and I hope you're enjoying it. And if you are, leave a like. I'd appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that, and then ring that notification bell so that way you know when the next video is uploaded to the channel. But other than that, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next leg of our journey.